Alright, good morning guys. We are back at the desk. It is Aloha Friday. Starting the day off, trying to get back into the swing like we normally do with a morning update at the desk. So hit the ground running again. I'm still in the middle of doing stuff, so we're gonna work while I talk. We have Jared's Ranger that is finally going out today. All the recalls have been completed, so he's finally gonna take delivery here in about 20 minutes or so. Got that up out of detail, got it gassed up, have it out front, just need to get the plate put on it. But I am trying to multitask here because I need to get a wheel put together for some parts that need to be replaced on it, unfortunately. So Rangers have a rubber exterior window seal on it that goes on both sides for the side windows, that is covered with a plastic protector from the factory. If those plastic protectors don't come off clean and you don't get the adhesive off of them immediately, that adhesive bakes into the rubber on those outer seals. So that's what happened with this truck, and we're not able to clean it off. So luckily that is warrantable, so we're gonna get those ordered under warranty. However, I do need to get a wheel made for the parts department so we can get that ordered. So that's what I'm trying to work on right now to get that pulled up and going. Now, besides that, I do need to follow up with a couple of customers that I haven't spoken to because I was off yesterday, as well as some new leads that came in. So today's gonna be a pretty busy day. I also need to follow up on that Explorer deal that we put together on Saturday because the parts did come in, but we're backed up in the shop. It's not gonna be ready until probably Tuesday. So I need to reach out to Kenny and let him know about that. But that's kind of where we're at for the day. At some point we're gonna go take a walk around, look at some of the new product that came in. I do know we got another great Lobo in. That's a Maverick Lobo, as well as some other Super Duties and a bunch more stuff. Don't know if the whole shipment came in yet because I know there was 40 some odd cars all together. Don't know if they all landed just yet. So I need to go take a walk around and see what we find. We'll do that after we take delivery of the Ranger for Jared. So I'm gonna stuck into that now, keep it going. I also need to post yesterday's vlog. Haven't posted that yet, intentionally actually. I'm probably gonna try and change the time that I usually post up the vlog. I normally post it around midnight at the end of the day, but I want to see if there's any difference in the traction and exposure we get if I post it in the morning, like maybe mid-morning, something along those lines. So I gotta get that posted up here in a minute. I do have it all prepped. I edited the video last night. I just need to make the thumbnail, and I need to make the new post banner for Instagram and Facebook. So that is the plan for the morning. Get this truck delivered, respond to these customers. In a second here, actually right now, we're gonna multitask with it. I'm gonna print the paperwork I need for Jared, and I am going to start uploading the YouTube video from yesterday. So go check that out. It'll be up on YouTube here probably in the next 10 or 15 minutes. And we'll see you guys back for an update on the lot. Oh, what's happening, guys? So you saw a little bit of a time lapse there of us moving vehicles around at our Hamakua lot. We are just about at capacity here at Hamakua. We're trying to reorganize some stuff, move it around to have a little bit more space to bring in some vehicles from the lot. So we had 40 some odd vehicles, like I said, come this week. We're about to have More vehicles coming next week. I don't know how many exactly yet, but we're pretty much full up at capacity. So we're trying to move stuff around one at a time here to make more space. And then this lot is probably going to be completely blocked up by the time we're done, because we're going to have to run vehicles all up the middle like you see right now with these F-150s. Because we're going to bring some more in that'll come up the middle here. This truck that I'm in and the white Tremor in front of me are going to move over into some spots we have open right there. Then we have room for one more F-150 from our lot that can come over. After that, we're just going to start blocking up the middle lane here. But it's going to be tricky. Definitely call ahead, make your appointments if you guys are coming down to look at a specific vehicle, because it might take a little bit of time for us to get something up and out if it's over here at Hamakua. It's a little less tricky if it's over at our quarry lot. Those ones are pretty blocked up too, but you probably won't have to take as many vehicles out as we will have to here. But we're getting there one at a time. I got my man Josh here, one of our other sales guys, as well as Trevor, another one of our sales guys. A couple of our guys that are about the cause for sure. They're always down. They actually kicked this project off today on moving these around, even before I got out here to do something. So they're doing a hell of a job. I just came to assist them today, and hopefully we can get some stuff done. But this is the life, man. It's not always just sell a bunch of cars and make a bunch of money. There's a whole lot of work that goes into maintaining this inventory and moving stuff around to be able to sell it. But I like that I have these metal glasses now. I can take you guys along for these little sneak peeks so you can see what goes into the day-to-day. We'll see you back, if not later here at Hamakua, then back at the lot at some point to take a look at that inventory that came in. See you guys. What's happening, guys? It is pretty close to the end of day. I'm out here taking a walk on the lot, and look at how nice and clear this is. Look at it. There's customer parking. There's room for people to drive through the lot. It's nice and clear out here. Now, that doesn't mean we don't have a ton of cars. We have an absolutely ridiculous amount of cars. You guys saw how tight we have them packed in over at Hamakua in the video that we shot earlier and the little time lapse that we did. So we are full up on cars for sure. No doubt about it. But thanks to the efforts of Josh, Trevor, and myself today, we did make a good bit of progress. And you know what, it wasn't just the three of us. Our lot tech team helped a lot as well. We have Dakota, Kyle, and John that helped out a lot with getting vehicles moved around as well, and shoved a bunch over at Hamakua after we got done there. Now, I haven't been back over to Hamakua. I haven't seen how packed up it is now. I am sure Hamakua is to the gills, and you probably can't get a single car out without moving at least 3 or 4 cars, if I had to guess. Tomorrow maybe we'll take a stroll over there, check it out. But wanted to give the recap on the day. So that took up a good portion of the day, getting vehicles all moved around and done. I also delivered finally that Ranger that was waiting on the recall. Customer is super stoked on that. He can finally get his life back to normality. We did have him in a loaner for about the last month to help him out and keep things as normal as possible with his busy schedule. But he's finally in his brand new vehicle, and that is awesome. So shout out to him as well for bringing by a little bit of merch for being one of the managers, and we are going to go out and support him in his endeavor. I don't want to say too much about it because he likes to keep it low key, but shout out to him for all of that. After that, got that done. That was first thing in the morning. Then I went on, did a bunch of moving cars like I talked about. Got a whole bunch of stuff moved around, which made a big difference in helping us fit all of this stuff here. So that, I'm really excited to see what we have to work with going into the weekend. There's tons of room here. Now, like I said, that doesn't mean our storage lots have any room. So super important right now if you are looking to come down and look at a new car, especially used car is not so bad, but new car, definitely call ahead. Give me a call, 808-469-5898. Shoot me a text, something along those lines, so I can make sure it's here for you. Because right now, if we got to get from our storage lot, you're gonna wait half an hour to 45 minutes, I would say, on average. I wanted to take a look at a specific car here. I think I showed it a little bit the other day, but let me get this camera flipped around. So this is a 60 years anniversary Mustang. Pretty cool unit. I like it now that it's cleaned up. It was really dirty when we showed it last, and really didn't have the most eyeball with it being dirty. This bad boy is Wimbledon white, so kind of an off-white cream color car on it. It's got silver accents in the grille that's specific to the 60 years. It's got the red 50 badge, also specific to the 60 year. Big Brembo brakes on it, like we talked about in the last video. Little striping along the bottom for 60 years. And it's got the GT 60 years badge on the back. Super cool looking car. This one also has that carmine red interior that I really like. Be a cool one to check out. So if you guys are in the market for a Mustang, especially one of these special edition ones being the 60 years, they'll only make it for 2025. That'd be a cool thing to add to the garage. Get this camera flipped back around. So just wanted to show that off a little bit. I was planning to show off a bunch of inventory. Unfortunately, we moved a lot of it, so can't really see a ton that came in here. There's still some scattered around. This has been a hot item they were waiting for. That's an XLT Lightning. So definitely one that qualifies for that $7,500 tax credit. Keep in mind, like I've mentioned a few times, that tax credit is only good until end of next month. We have a bunch more Lightnings coming in. However, I'm not 100% sure the rest of those Lightnings are going to make it before the end of September. So if you're trying to take advantage of that tax credit, now is the time to pull the trigger. And this is the only one I have that's eligible for it. So this is a hot item. We've had it on the lot for a couple of days. That's it. We have a few people looking at it, waiting to hear back if anybody's going to pull the trigger. I do have two Lightnings here. I have this and I have the black Lariat that I've showed before. Keep in mind that black Lariat has an MSRP of $82,000, so it doesn't qualify for the $7,500 tax credit with an over 80K MSRP. This truck does. This truck has an MSRP in the 60s. Of course, we do have dealer markup on them. These are hot. You really can't get them right now, and I don't think anybody has them on island from what I've seen. So we are asking $59.95 over. Of course, we are negotiable on that number. So make us an offer if you're trying to put one in your driveway. So a couple of the hotter items that I wanted to show. We did get some Tremor F-150s in. I think we got a couple of them. I know we got a black and we got a white. I think you'll see the white one in the video from when we were moving around cars earlier. So I got a couple of those. One step below a Raptor. So really nice truck if you don't have quite the garage clearance for a Raptor, or you don't want to deal with the width of a Raptor, because a Raptor is quite a bit wider. And they're really nice trucks as well. Other than that, we did get some Mavericks in, some hybrids and some gas models did arrive, including a gray Lobo, which was one that I showed today. Trying to work with my man, Mr. Sean Nawal, to get him into a new vehicle. Sean has graciously bought many cars from Ford over the years. I've helped him with one or two in the past when I was doing this before. And he is good friends with Mr. Guy Mello. So he came down today to look at a Lobo. And we're going to work on getting that put in his driveway. So we got a nice carbonized gray Lobo that he's interested in. Now, that's one of the things for tomorrow. Try and get that deal finalized for Brother Sean. Besides that, I have a 9:45 appointment tomorrow morning to go ahead and inspect some more vehicles at a customer in Kailua's home. They have a 2015 Mazda 3 hatchback and a 2014 Ford Escape that they're interested in selling both of them to us. I'm assuming they must be moving off island or something. We'll find out more tomorrow. So that's what's gonna start my day off. Just wanted to come out, give you guys a recap on today, give you guys the lay of the land on what I have planned already for tomorrow, and show a little bit of what we have out here. A bunch of escapes behind me, all lined up nice. Bronco Sports on the other side. Full-size Bronco off behind the camera here. I've got a line of those. So if you've been a little envious seeing the videos that I made last week on the Bronco, come get one. I'd love to put some vehicles in driveways right now. We got a lot to move, so now's a good time to get you one. But that's where I'm gonna wrap it up for today. We'll go take down that flag here in this second. It's already about 6:30. We'll be closing up here very shortly, and we will get off home, relax, edit some videos, get stuff posted. Tomorrow's a new day. It'll be Saturday. Oh, I'm actually off tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 23rd. I'm off tomorrow, so I won't be here. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Maybe I will have to come here. We'll see what it's gonna entail. I went and scheduled myself appointments tomorrow on my day off. Okay, screwed that up. Well, we'll figure something out. We'll see you guys tomorrow, whether it's here at the store or off doing something else. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you. Allah.